radio. Everybody turn it up. Spicy just like hot sauce. Care for you might burn it up.
Hey girls, gays and days, it's me, Kilakosh, back at it again with more Kilakon, and in this video, we are doing an updated makeup routine. Not sponsored makeup routine, just everything that I've been using lately. Just gonna put in some clips. I'm already moisturized, I've got sunscreen on, so diretso na tayo to primer. Primer is such a big deal for me. If you bitches don't prime in 2022, like what the are you doing? Like, you have learned nothing. And setting spray can honestly only go so far if your base mismo isn't it. It's not giving what it's supposed to be giving. So I've been using this one from e.l.f. It's the matte putty primer. There are different kinds of this primer mismo, but I like the matte one because I have a very oily face. As in, pwede ko magluto on my face. Okay, when you're done with the primer, you're gonna let it set for 30 seconds or even up to a minute. As in, rest mo lang siya kasi kailangan niyang kumapit. If you don't let it set and then magfunda ka agad, ano na, as in, medyo pointless. Okay, then once it sets, nag-commit na siya sa face mo. Wala na siyang commitment issues because magkaka-commitment issues talaga siya. If you layer on too soon, you'll feel it when it's setting. Then we're gonna go in with Laura Mercier's Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 2C1 Blush. I'm not sure if this even matches me anymore. It's so hard to keep up with my skin tone kasi parang I get tan so quick, but I also get fair. My face gets fair so fast. So I just either bronze it out or I just try to make it work na lang. Kasi if not, ang hirap. What I was doing before was like, I was buying several different shades of tinted moisturizer or funda, tapos di ko naman nauubos, so sobrang sayang lang. So I stopped doing that, and then now I just, whatever it is, let's just make it work. Miss Laura Honey is such an OG. Like, even my mom was using this now, like, I think in her 20s or in her 30s. She swears by this because it really feels like moisturizer. Really lightweight moisturizer. Really good for your skin. Like, if that's something that you should invest in, it's a really good base that won't up your skin. I can't believe, like, looking back, no, in 2016, cakey, matte, thick-ass, boys-and-ass foundation, that was in. Like, how was that the vibe back then? Okay, see, I think it's a little too fair for me, but I just like the dewy finish and I like what it does because it really just balances the matte from the primer and then still gives that healthy glow. I try to mix up the products with matte, glossy, dewy, liquid finishes but it doesn't look so airbrushed. I don't know, like, there's something weird about the airbrushed look on me. Like, I like looking super human. Parang alien ka, girl. If you want other skin tints na mas affordable, my top faves are Issey & Co and BLK's. Like, those two are so good. I'm actually using Issey & Co's Active Concealer in the shade FN2. My skin's actually been acting up the past few months. Nakakaloka because at first I thought it was maskne because it was in this area. Because I wear makeup and then I wear a mask and then you're sweating through the mask. So parang ang daming nangyayari. But then I realized the bitch was dumb. Nakakaloka. I found out, syota lang, what all this time, all my pimples were in the area that I would bronze. Let me say that again. All my pimples at the time were in the area that I would bronze, and there were many factors to that. One was because I was using a brown eyeshadow from a Morphe palette that I got in 2015. 7 years ago. That's one thing. And second was, I know this is so embarrassing to admit, and it's like, I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but I did not wash my brushes for 7 months.
Wait a damn minute.
Like, that's disgusting. That's nasty. I'm getting spasms down my spine just thinking na I did that to myself. Tossed the palette, I tossed the brush, started fresh. Okay, so what I do with the concealers, I just let it set for a few minutes. Then while it's setting, I'm doing my brows na para she's a multitasker. She's a hustler. I am using, oh my gosh, it's so disgusting. I'm using the Careline. I need to clean this. 2022 na. Kailangan ng magbag. But this is the brow liner in the shade Brunette. And I kind of just line the edges. Oh my god. Sobrang uso yung mga brushed up brows. It's not bagay on me. It's not giving. Like, I just look crazy. I just look undone. I look unhinged. I look like I didn't even try that day. So I don't do that. And honestly, the thing what a lot of people need to realize with trends is that just because it's a trend doesn't mean that you have to do it. Or just because it's a trend, kailangan mong sabayan. There's so many clothing trends that I look at and like that's nice on like other people, but I don't think it's bagay on me, so I don't do it. I don't feel pressure to do those things anymore, and I guess in my teens I was like, if this bag was in, even if it's not personally my style, and I think hindi magmamatch sa style ko talaga, I would want it just because everybody else had it and it was a trend and it was popular and I wanted to fit in. And then we can never. But now that I'm in my 20s, like I've really figured out na binabagayan talaga siya. You don't have to hop on every single trend that society dictates na maganda in that moment. But also, if you want to experiment, go, diba? It's really about what makes you feel happy, but don't feel pressured to like dress up or do shit or follow trends that di mo naman talaga bet. We're gonna go in with the K palette, lasting eyebrow mascara in blonde, because since may highlights yung hair ko, dapat may highlights din yung brows ko. Charot. But like, gets kailangan mag-blend, mag-match talaga yung brows sa hair. So if I have darker hair, I go darker brows. If I have lighter hair, I go lighter brows. Then I'm gonna dab this out under my eyes. Binubudol ko kayo every day that I'm fresh, even though I'm actually not. Also for dark spots, sometimes I use a brush over that concealer instead of my fingers because the brush is lighter. Nagsistay yung product because sometimes your fingers pick up so much product and nasayang lang. It doesn't actually conceal anything. Nagblend lang into your skin but not actually conceal. So a brush is a lot more light. Mas na-achieve talaga siya. My brushes lately are all really affordable lang. I stopped investing in really expensive brushes because one, di naman ako makeup artist. Like, ano gagawin ko dun? I found really affordable brushes. My favorite ones are either from Kind Beauty or from Maange. I think that's how you say it. M-A-A-N-G-E on Shopee. Okay, since I'm out of my favorite PLK powder and nasira siya during our last trip, I'm using this one. It's the Mineral Fusion SPF 30 brush on sun defense. May brush talaga siya dito, but I don't like the brush so much. Parang hindi na ko control how much comes out of it. So I'm just using like this. I open up the product and I use the same brush I used for concealer and then I just tap it under my eyes. Oh my god, I would put like way too much on the brush. On accident. It's all under control. And so I just set all of that. All the areas I put concealer on, or the areas I also get oily, like around my nose, I just use the same brush. Then I use this kind of brush, also from Maange, and then I just spread it. Just to like spread everything out. Fresh! And I love that. I feel like the whole clean girl aesthetic, that girl makeup look really starts with having a good clean base. Next we're going in with bronzer, Miss Milani. She's that bitch, truly. This brush is from H&M. Honestly, we're sleeping on H&M Beauty. Parang people don't really talk about their beauty section enough, and I feel like they actually have good stuff there. Their brushes, this was only 50 pesos. Could you imagine? I picked it up at the last sale. It was literally like in a bin full of just random shit for only 50 pesos. And I love a good like thick, short brush. I really like that technique of just buffing it out to make it look more natural and incorporated into your makeup look. Then I get an angled brush, go in there again, and then contour the nose. Because this baby needs a nose job, but we're still saving up for that. But also, you know what I'm scared about is like, what if they f up? Like, that's the #1 fear. What if, no? Mas maganda pa yung real nose ko, even if it's not that nice. Like, what if they f up so bad that I cry about it and I'm wheezing, I'm feral on all fours, dying because I wish I had my own nose, right? And you can't reverse that. So I was okay with fillers because it's something that like, oh, you can always have it dissolved, you can always take it away. But this one, parang it's such a big commitment. And we know she's got commitment issues. Also from Milani, I really like their blush. My favorite's Milani, NARS, and then this one from IM. It's this multi-cube. It's the one I've been using as a mirror because I don't have a proper mirror, but it has like 4 eyeshadows, and then it has a blush. It's such a cute, fresh blush, and I'm almost about to hit pan on this one. It's like my favorite one to bring on when I travel. Anyway, I'm going in with the same brush that I used for the bronzer para it just meshes. I feel like I'm on Vogue. Wow. Manifesting. Like, well, that's one of my lifelong goals talaga, to be in a really pretty bathroom on Vogue and telling them my beauty secrets. Like, I really want just a nice white marble bathroom with gold hardware. Like, is that too much to ask for with beautiful lighting? Mascara, we're going in with Lash Princess. This is a false lash effect mascara from Essence. This is what it looks like. Sobrang intense, yeah. It's giving dominatrix. I actually saw a girl do a get ready with me on TikTok, and then she was using this, and grabe talaga, as in palong-palo talaga yung lashes niya. It's like, so I, of course, being me, I went and got it. One coat back. So I'm gonna dip again. It fell. Now tell me, doesn't that look like false lashes? I didn't even curl my lashes pa. Nakakalo. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm gonna put on a highlighter. This is from Wet n Wild. This is super sulit. It's like $299, and then it comes with so much product. Like, it's a whole ass pan, and I'm using this for months and I can't even get through. Like, I can't even believe I haven't hit pan yet. I use this tiny brush lang, and then we go in with, of course, Miss Diwata Muta. Like, just a little bit in the corner of your eye, and then you drag it like right here. Just a little. And on the other eye. Then we go in here. Tip of the nose. Always. Really, like, makes your nose look taller. Then I just use my fingers over here. Blend that out. Sobrang perfect na to if you're morena. But if you're more on the fair side, I would go for like the pinky one. The parang rose gold champagne-ish color. They have that too. Like, that one's more bagay. Like, on my mom, that's what she uses. Now that my lashes have dried, I'm gonna curl it. Okay, this is really the trick. We're gonna curl it after it dries. Isn't that so good? Like, it's seriously so good. We do a third coat. So, just 3 coats. This one, the last coat, is just a light coat. I also love that this mascara is completely waterproof. Like, kahit umiyak ka pa, sumisid ka, as in anything, maligo ka pa, go. And it doesn't like fall out, because what I noticed with a lot of the false lash effect ones is that they fall out. Like, when you curl it, there's like crusty black dots on your face na parang, what the f is that? You're looking nasty, you're looking crusty, you're looking dirty.
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
But this one doesn't. Like, it just stays. I feel so ewan about lips because whenever I do this like makeup routine, whatever, for the lips, it's like it changes every single day. But today I'm gonna go with, like, I guess my classic look, signature look, kape ka girl. I go in with a Pep Balm. It's like this creamy paint like that gives such a finish in the shade 003. So this is what it looks like alone. It's definitely pinker in person, but I do think that it is very fresh and such a nice color. For this look, I'm going with a blurred lip. I'm not doing a lip liner na. I love a good blurred lip look. Then for gloss, I'm almost finished with this one now. Oh my gosh, it's the Kylie My Moon and My Stars gloss. This one my favorite from her collection. Like, honestly, I'm gonna say it, and I don't mean to do any Fenty slander, and I don't mean to shit on them, but like, after trying so many different glosses and trying Kylie's glosses, like, dare I say, I like Kylie's glosses better than Fenty's. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I feel like Kylie's glosses don't get enough credit. Like, the proof is in the pudding. I can't believe, as in, I am just trying to scrape the bottom of this already. Okay, now we're gonna set with Lux Organics Beauty Mist. It's a setting spray. It says it's long-lasting, hydrating, and glowing. But honestly, medyo scam siya sa long-lasting. I would say it's hydrating and glowing. Does help sa kapit, but I don't think it's super long-lasting. Like, it's got nothing on Urban Decay. But they're in completely different price points naman. My favorite, my only setting spray really is Urban Decay, but parang I bought this na and I'm halfway. I don't like making sayang. making sayang product, so we're gonna use it. Like, I like it for a budget one. I definitely suggest it for a budget one. If you're just starting out with makeup, it's only 300 plus. But long term, if you're already into makeup, if you really need something that's long lasting, I don't recommend it. It's just something that I wish they really said was a beauty mist lang and wasn't actually a setting spray, because it set the expectation that it sets. But anyway, so yeah guys, this is the final look.
You get away, palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the visions on replay. Sit right next to you, you.
So yeah guys, that was my updated, not sponsored makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below other videos you want me to do. I really am so excited about vlogging this year. I don't know, I have a really good feeling about vlogging, and I really want to do more content this year. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Kill ko siya.